From ancient China to medieval England, kicking a ball has been a source of joy and competition for centuries. In 1863, the Football Association FA was formed in London, establishing a common set of rules and marking a pivotal moment in football's history. This standardised version of the game, known as association football, rapidly gained popularity across England and beyond. The FA Cup, established in 1871, became the world's first national football competition, pitting teams from across England against each other in a knockout tournament. The inaugural FA Cup final, held at Kennington Oval in London, drew a crowd of 2,000 spectators, a testament to the growing interest in the sport. The establishment of league competitions followed, with the English Football League, EFL, formed in 1888, providing a more regular and structured format for teams to compete against each other. The late 19th century witnessed the spread of football beyond British shores, carried by sailors, traders and emigrants to all corners of the globe. Football's journey from its humble origins to a global phenomenon had begun.
The early 20th century saw football's continued expansion, leading to the need for a governing body to oversee the sport on an international level. In 1904, representatives from 7 European nations met in Paris to establish the Fédération Internationale de Football Association, FIFA, marking a pivotal step in the globalization of the sport. The organization's formation paved the way for the creation of the FIFA World Cup, the first edition of which was held in Uruguay in 1930. Uruguay, chosen as the host nation to commemorate the centenary of its independence, emerged victorious, defeating Argentina 4-2 in the final. Despite the economic challenges of the time, the tournament captured the imagination of fans worldwide, signaling the arrival of football as a truly global sport. The World Cup's success laid the foundation for its development into the biggest sporting event on the planet, captivating billions of viewers every 4 years. Football, having emerged from the shadow of war, was poised for a golden age of growth and innovation.
The decades following World War II witnessed an explosion in football's popularity, with the sport establishing itself as a truly global phenomenon. The expansion of television coverage brought the excitement of the game into homes around the world, captivating new audiences and fueling the sport's growth. The emergence of iconic players like Alfredo Di Stefano, Ferenc Puskás, and Stanley Matthews further captivated fans, showcasing the artistry and athleticism of the sport at its highest level. Real Madrid, led by Di Stefano and Puskás, established themselves as a European powerhouse, winning 5 consecutive European Cups from 1956 to 1960. Brazil, inspired by the dazzling skills of a young Pelé, claimed their first World Cup title in 1958, ushering in an era of Brazilian dominance on the international stage. The 1966 World Cup, hosted by England, marked a watershed moment in the sport's history. The Netherlands, led by the visionary manager Rinus Michels, introduced total football, a revolutionary style of play that emphasized positional fluidity, relentless pressing, and an emphasis on possession-based football.
The latter half of the 20th century witnessed the transformative impact of television on football, propelling the sport to unprecedented levels of popularity. The advent of satellite broadcasting brought live matches into homes across continents, allowing fans to experience the thrill of the game like never before. The 1970 World Cup, held in Mexico, became the first to be broadcast in color, showcasing the vibrancy and excitement of the sport to a global audience. The financial windfall from television rights revolutionized the business of football, leading to the rise of professional leagues and lucrative sponsorship deals. The English Premier League, formed in 1992, emerged as a global behemoth, attracting the world's best players and commanding a global audience. The 1982 World Cup in Spain marked a turning point in the sport's aesthetic, with the introduction of the Adidas Tango Ball, a design that would become synonymous with football for decades to come. The emergence of Diego Maradona, a diminutive Argentine with extraordinary talent, captivated the world with his dazzling dribbling skills and uncanny ability to score spectacular goals.
The global reach of football in the television age propelled its biggest stars to unprecedented levels of fame and adulation. Pelé, the Brazilian maestro who burst onto the scene in the 1950s, transcended the sport, becoming a global icon synonymous with footballing brilliance. Diego Maradona, the enigmatic Argentine who dominated the 1980s, captivated fans with his mesmerizing dribbling skills, audacious goals, and rebellious spirit. The rise of satellite television and global marketing campaigns in the 1990s created a new breed of football superstars whose fame and influence extended far beyond the confines of the sport. David Beckham, the English midfielder renowned for his pinpoint crosses and model looks, became a global icon, transcending football to become a fashion icon and marketing juggernaut. Ronaldo Nazario, the Brazilian striker blessed with blistering pace and clinical finishing, captivated fans with his electrifying performances, earning him the nickname O Fenomeno, the phenomenon. Cristiano Ronaldo and Lionel Messi became global icons, amassing millions of followers on social media platforms, transforming the relationship between fans and players.
Football, throughout its history, has been a sport in constant evolution, with tactical innovations shaping the way the game is played and experienced. Total football, pioneered by the Dutch national team in the 1970s, marked a paradigm shift, emphasizing positional fluidity, relentless pressing, and an emphasis on possession-based football. The 1990s saw the rise of a more pragmatic and defensively minded approach, with Italian manager Arrigo Sacchi's AC Milan team epitomizing this tactical shift. The turn of the millennium witnessed the emergence of tiki-taka, a possession-based style of play popularized by Pep Guardiola's Barcelona team in the late 2000s and early 2010s. The evolution of football tactics continues to this day, with managers and players constantly seeking new ways to gain a competitive edge. The rise of data analytics and sports science has further revolutionized the sport, providing teams with unprecedented insights into player performance, opposition weaknesses, and tactical trends.
The rise of football as a global entertainment industry has transformed the business of the sport, blurring the lines between local clubs and multinational corporations. The influx of television revenue, corporate sponsorships, and wealthy investors has created a highly competitive market, with clubs vying for the best players, coaches, and commercial deals. The English Premier League, in particular, has emerged as a global behemoth, attracting the world's best talent and commanding a global audience, transforming the financial landscape of the sport. The transfer market has become a multi-billion-dollar industry, with record-breaking fees paid for the world's most sought-after players. The growing financial power of a select few elite clubs has raised concerns about competitive balance and the widening gap between the haves and have-nots in the sport. The commercialization of football has extended beyond the pitch, with clubs expanding their operations to encompass a wide range of business ventures. The modern football club has become a multifaceted business operation, extending its tentacles far beyond the traditional confines of the sport.
Women's football, long overshadowed by its male counterpart, has made remarkable strides in recent decades, gaining recognition and popularity worldwide. The establishment of professional leagues, increased media coverage, and growing investment from governing bodies and sponsors have fueled the sport's growth, inspiring a new generation of female athletes. The FIFA Women's World Cup, first held in 1991, has played a pivotal role in raising the profile and popularity of women's football. The United States, with its 4 World Cup titles and dominant record in international competition, has been at the forefront of the women's game, inspiring generations of players and advocating for gender equality in sport. Despite significant progress, women's football still faces challenges in terms of equal pay, media coverage, and access to resources. The future of women's football is bright, with growing participation rates at the grassroots level, increased investment from sponsors and broadcasters, and a new generation of talented athletes emerging.
Football, with its universal appeal and ability to transcend cultural and linguistic barriers, has played a unique role in bringing people together from all walks of life. The shared passion for the sport creates a sense of community and belonging, fostering dialogue and understanding between individuals and communities that might otherwise never interact. Throughout history, football has been a powerful vehicle for social change, challenging discrimination and promoting equality. football has also been a force for good in promoting education, health, and development initiatives worldwide. The unifying power of football is perhaps most evident during major tournaments like the World Cup, when billions of people around the world come together to celebrate the beautiful game. The 2010 World Cup in South Africa, the first to be held on African soil, was a testament to the power of football to foster unity and understanding between nations.
As football enters a new era, the sport faces a number of challenges and opportunities that will shape its future. The growing influence of technology, from VR, video assistant referee, to the use of data analytics, will continue to transform the way the game is played and experienced. The issue of financial fair play and competitive balance will remain a pressing concern for football's governing bodies. The globalization of football presents both opportunities and challenges for the sport. The continued growth of leagues and tournaments in Asia, Africa, and North America has expanded the sport's reach and created new markets for clubs and sponsors. Addressing issues such as climate change, social justice, and gender equality will be crucial for ensuring the sport's sustainability and relevance to future generations. By embracing its role as a force for good, football can continue to captivate and inspire billions of people around the world for generations to come.